kites in Harvest Temple are kind of responsible for as many boons as possible, and one of the most important being swiftness as we're all running around the platform. So I tried taking Febe relic, which is a standard relic, and it's just kind of boring after a while. So I decided I'd try it without. I'm currently running warrior relic and celestial as the fight doesn't have a huge amount of heal pressure. Um, Staff does swiftness on 5, so you want to try and put it onto the group as much as possible. We're still running paralyzation sigils, so our mower does 780cc bar, and we're still running a rifle because that gives lots and lots of nice boons. I also run portal because walking is just not my thing. So might as well take advantage of that, right? And we do portals for my other kite when he remembers to take them. So here you'll see that I am swapping as often as possible to be on staff and rifle. Rifle 3 has a short delay, you don't want to use it twice, so that it does the might and fury. And we are using our healing still to get ourselves some clones to shatter. We have started phasing quite early here, so you will see I use my F4 right at the phase as it does no damage, so it's the best shatter to finish a phase with. It really depends which weapon set I'm in as to whether I start, but I make sure that I give swiftness with Chaos Storm before I run out and I place my portal across. You have blink, so just blink yourself out of that to get your red, and then you can give boons and healing from afar with your rifle. Do remember to watch for the boop, because if your portal is inside it, you want to wait for the boop to take it back. It's kind of safer just to wait anyway. We use our CS to try and get as many boons out as possible. I tend to use CS with rifle just because it does the might thing, and then you can keep putting down your star 5 to give people boons, but swap as often as you can. I have warrior relic on this, so I have a slightly shorter weapon swap cooldown. You'll see I used my mantra up there to make sure that I could use it when we phase, as we skip the second bite. We do budget here because the spreads appear but no reds, and then we charge our mantras to make sure that we have stability for this transition. You'll see the roads go down. The crab things, they do this big AoE you'll see here. You want to stability it because it can knock people off the platform. The rivers, don't stand in them. They hurt. They will hurt you even though you are a healer. You're not in full minstrel gear, so things actually do hurt slightly more. I do place a portal to Timecaster here. It's dependent on when you phase as to where you want to put it. We phase fairly quickly, so I do put it closer. It's basically on top of Timecaster where I've put it there. We are gonna phase before we take these reds out, so I just try to take them off the group so they don't panic quite as much, but they're quite used to it now. And then we take the portal out. This AoE in the middle, you will still get corrupted until Timecaster appears. Once he appears, you're fine. You want to be on rifle for this, because rifle does not push, so we use it to give ourselves boons, and then we push with staff. Staff does not push very fast, as you'll see. It's a very slow weapon. And with a hand kite secondary, sometimes we get our portal verts to help push a little bit too. You can use your staff 3 to give more alacrity or quickness, depending on what you're running. And then we just CC. And it's nice. You can use your clones here at the starts of phases as long as you don't have the out of combat bug. You can't use phantasms unless there is a Stillpiercer around, because you don't have anything to cast on. He seems to have to be in your field of view, so you know. We throw all our boons on everybody, and then blink ourselves away and drop the portal so our kite friend and I can get back. We're gonna do stab, and then staff 2 away, so that we are not trying to kill our friends with that. Now, I do stay on staff here. We get the red, and then I swap a rifle. I like to staff two around. It's kind of fun. We have to blink back though. Um, but as our staff is back up again, we can just staff two away. You will confuse your friends for a little bit. You'll see I pressed F4 there. F4 gives stability. I like to keep one charge of mantra for this and CC them with my star 5. Obviously that also can give swiftness. It's a chance for swiftness from Chaos Storm. It can give swiftness for people running out, but this only really works with the Herald. I've not actually tried it with any of the others, but the other main boon DPSs are like Quick Chrono, and that doesn't really do any. You'll see I pressed CS there. I was not on rifle, and CS does resistance, so that was what I was doing with. Make sure you put your portal not where the poison AoEs are. We don't have any poison here, but nice near the edge and not inside the hitbox so you don't confuse the portal people. In theory, I would stay on rifle here, and I should. I think my brain just decided to go away for a bit. And I thought for some reason I was on staff and therefore my resistance got interrupted, but we cleansed it with our shatters and that's fine. We're gonna press our mantra, as you'll see, for the stability and Aegis running into Salt Spray because of the AoEs and stuff that it does. I don't have ACC here, so I'm just staff turning out of there and start pushing the orb because they're fairly capable at dealing with Salt Spray on their own. Thankfully, the portal verts come and help us push. We aren't going to press our Chaos Storm until we get back to the boss because people will run out of it and they won't get a full, chance to get swiftness. It has like 3 boons it can do, so we just do this. Now, I tend to CS here unless I need CS for portal. In slower groups, like if you need 4 threads, you will yes your portal to to get to the 4th thread. But otherwise, I place my portal here. And then blink myself into the swipe, which we distort because I have no chill and can't be bothered standing around waiting all day for people to let me back in the swipe. And we're going to put our portal on the side here so that we can take it edge to edge on the platform is good so that we can come back and do stab. Obviously your heralds are likely to be placing rolls here for these, but help your herald friends out as they're giving you the ability to run really random things. And then basically we just do the rest of this fight as is. So we give stability where we can. We help our portals out by giving them stability. And then we're going to throw ourselves in swipe again. Now, swipe here doesn't happen. They phase a little bit too early. And therefore we do get fast swipe for Su-1-2. You want to wait for the swipe to appear. So that you don't get fast swipe. But that's fine. So we use up our mantra so that we can charge it again for the champions. Obviously with the herald you're likely to have stability anyway. He didn't here because we phased too quick. But yeah, normally you would. Now I stay on rifle because rifle doesn't push and we already have enough push ready. But if you want to push with staff, feel free. Just watch as it bounces. I like to CC Goliath, throw some boons on some people and get out of there. Keep one of my mantras for the jumping, just in case. I see fast way. Just watch for the AoEs. I do portal 2 in Su-1-2 so that my portal friend can go back and do stuff. I don't have blink here though because I had to blink to get away from being knocked over because I wasn't watching where I was going. And then we're just trying to finish off the fight, really. I would try and give resistance where possible in Su-1-2 and Su-1-1 because those orbs you see wandering around give slow and that's just annoying. You don't have a block for this, so make sure you have a stab mantra or something. Now, normally I'd be in the swipe again because I have no chill, but I had used my distort for CC, for stability even. And there you go, all done.